You ever notice how one small thing can ruin your entire day? One comment, one message, one moment of disrespect, and suddenly your mood changes, your focus breaks, your energy drops. It's like your mind is not fully in your control. And the worst part? The person who hurt you is not even thinking about it anymore, but you are, repeating it in your head, overthinking every detail, feeling it again and again. And after a while, a dangerous belief starts forming. Maybe I'm just too sensitive. But here's the truth most people never realize. It's not about being sensitive. It's about having an untrained mind. Because if your mind is not trained, anyone can control how you feel. A random opinion can affect you. A small failure can break your confidence. A toxic person can drain your energy. And slowly, you start losing control over your own emotions. But here's the exciting part. This can be changed. Your mind can be trained to a point where nothing affects you the same way anymore. Not because you become cold, but because you become strong. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to train your mind until nothing hurts you the way it used to. Simple shifts, powerful habits that completely change how you respond to life. So let's start with the first thing you need to understand.
The first thing you need to understand is this simple truth. Not everything deserves your emotional reaction. This is where most people struggle. They react to everything, every comment, every opinion, every small situation. And slowly, their emotions get controlled by the outside world. But strong people think differently. They don't react immediately. They pause because they understand something important. Just because something happens doesn't mean it deserves your energy. For example, someone makes a negative comment. Most people react instantly. They feel hurt. They overthink it. They carry it for hours. But a trained mind asks one question: is this even important? And most of the time, the answer is no. It's just noise, temporary, meaningless, and not worth your peace. Because here's something powerful to remember. Your attention is limited. Your energy is limited. And where you invest it decides how you feel. So instead of reacting to everything, start choosing your reactions. Pause before you respond. Observe before you react. And slowly, you will notice something changing. Things that used to hurt you start losing their impact because you are no longer giving them power. So remember this first shift. Control your reactions, or your reactions will control you. Now, the second thing that makes your mind stronger is something even deeper.
The second thing that trains your mind is learning to detach from other people's opinions. This is one of the biggest reasons people get hurt. They give too much importance to what others think about them. One negative comment and their confidence drops. One opinion and they start doubting themselves. But here's something you need to understand clearly. Most people are not thinking deeply about you. They are thinking about themselves, their insecurities, their problems, their perspective. So when someone gives an opinion about you, it often says more about them than it says about you.
But when you don't realize this, you start carrying unnecessary weight. You replay their words in your head. You overthink their tone. And slowly, you give them control over your emotions. But a trained mind sees things differently. It listens, but it doesn't absorb everything. It filters. It asks a simple question. Does this opinion actually matter? If yes, learn from it. If no, let it go. Because not every voice deserves space in your mind. And the moment you stop giving importance to random opinions, something powerful happens. Your mind becomes lighter. Your confidence becomes stable. And slowly, people lose the ability to hurt you with words. So remember this clearly. Not every opinion is truth, and not every opinion deserves your attention. Now, the third shift is where real strength begins, because this one changes how you deal with pain itself.
The third and most powerful shift is learning to reframe pain. This is where everything changes, because most people try to avoid pain. They run from it, they resist it, and the more they resist, the more it hurts. But strong minds do something different. They don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask, "What is this teaching me?" That one shift changes everything, because now pain is no longer an enemy. It becomes feedback. A breakup becomes a lesson in self-worth. Failure becomes a lesson in growth. Rejection becomes a lesson in direction. And when you start seeing pain this way, something powerful happens. You stop fearing it. And the moment you stop fearing pain, it stops controlling you. Because here's the truth most people never realize. Pain is temporary, but the meaning you attach to it stays for a long time. If you attach negativity, it weakens you. If you attach growth, it strengthens you. So instead of asking, "How do I stop feeling this?" start asking, "How can this make me stronger?" And slowly, you will notice something changing inside you. Things that once broke you start building you. So remember this final shift. You don't become strong by avoiding pain. You become strong by understanding it. And once you master that, nothing hurts you the same way ever again. Now let's bring all of this together, because what we discussed today can completely change the way you experience life. Before you leave, there's one idea I want you to carry with you. A strong mind is not one that never feels pain. It's one that knows how to handle it. And in this video, we talked about 3 simple but powerful shifts. First, stop reacting to everything, because not everything deserves your energy. Second, stop giving importance to every opinion, because not every voice deserves space in your mind. And third, learn to reframe pain, because when pain becomes a lesson, it stops becoming a weakness. And when these 3 come together, something powerful happens. Your mind becomes calmer, your emotions become stable, and life stops affecting you the way it used to. Not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. And that's the real goal. Not to control the world, but to control yourself. So start today. Train your mind, protect your energy, and keep becoming stronger every single day. I'll see you in the next video.